rain or shine. Of hands that are constantly red with cold and festooned with plasters. Of the smell of meat as your own personal bass note. Of dwindling customers, soaring costs, veganuary. But also of vocation. Of a customer popping their head in to tell you how tasty that bit of beef had been. Of seeing the babes in arms move through the generations into customers in their own right. Coming to you for their meat, because this is where the family always comes for meat. Of the hustle and bustle of the shop on a Saturday. The slow chats on the slow days with the customers slowed by age. Of belonging. It's no good thinking like this. Every step a memory. Every action a reminder that this will all be gone. It's not about her. She doesn't even live here anymore. But it can't be willed away. There's a sickness in her stomach every time she reaches for a tray, pays a customer, hears the thrum of the machines against the hum of customers waiting, greeting each other. Jo's full of it. And it's through her like a skewer, holding her together. Without the shop, without this home to come to, it's impossible to know who she is. The curtain slaps back, and Jo's in the throng again. The crowd seems to have multiplied, the atmosphere buzzing as if they're at a gig. Ron's wife Mo is behind the counter with Mum now. Both of them serving at warp speed, smiles as warm as ever. It's best to start at the back, where the queue is almost out of the door already, but that's easier said than done when there's no obvious straight line through, and the tray's wobbling like it's already drunk the sherry itself. Back to help your mum and dad, are you, Jo, love? Phyllis Knight nabs 2 glasses. The straps of her handbag slung deep over the wrist bones of her left hand. Phyllis has been queuing here for her Christmas meat since before Mum and Dad took over the shop from Grandad. You could write history from her ever-telescoping orders, Dad says. Phyllis's boys are long since grown and gone, one in Oz and one in America somewhere. She's got a daughter still here in the Forest of Dean, though. She'd been in the year above Jo's brother Gary at school. That's right. Can't miss the last time. Can't trust herself to talk about it either yet. What are you doing for Christmas Day? Off over to Sophie's? Phyllis swaps her now empty sherry thimbles for 2 full ones. At this rate, she'll be dancing on the meat counter. Oh, they're all coming to me, love. She beams. Chris is home from Perth. He's brought his new girlfriend too, so it must be serious. Then Darren and Claire decided they wanted to meet this Laura, so they're coming too, kids and all. Getting tonight, they do. Do you think Darren or Chris will try and persuade you back over with them? Oh, no. There's not a chance of me leaving here, love. My life's all here, see? I'm too old for that game. Phyllis puts a hand on Jo's arm. Your mum and dad got the right idea moving while they're still young. Gary must be pleased to have them closer up with the little ones. Yeah, his wife's going back to work in the new year, and with 2 paramedics in the family it was going to be hard to juggle the kids and their shifts, even with his wife's family nearby. This works out well for everyone. It won't be the same with them gone. Fancy butlers' butchers without a butler behind the counter. Do you know who's buying it? The deceptive lightness of the question doesn't fool Jo. This is akin to the nuclear codes in terms of town news, but actually she couldn't oblige even if she wanted to. There's someone else interested now, after the first buyer fell through, but Mum and Dad are keeping it quiet even with us, to be honest. I think they don't want to tempt fate. Phyllis nods stoically. Enough of a gossip pro to know when she's beaten. How's it going in that smart job of yours? The tray judders slightly in Jo's hands. It's